Hello and welcome to Sploder 1 Review, where one member has one game and I give you one review for a score out of 40 to try and make it on to the one leaderboard to try and get the number one spot. Enough ones, it's now time to start with our number one video of how the scoring system works on the show. And here is how the scoring system works. 10 points are awarded for the yellow, which is first impression, green, which is skill, red, which is graphics, and blue, which is story. They add together to equals a grand score out of 40 to rank them on a board. Alright, this is a platformer, oh god, I thought it was on physics. A platformer game creator game. This is Nintendo versus Microsoft Part 1. This is by Mdnye. So we've got a kind of story based on the title. So Super Mario Bros. Okay, this runs fast. Mushroom Kingdom. So we've kind of got a simulator. Toad, our princess is in another castle. Mario, crap. So we've got, this is something actually I've not actually seen in a long time. So we've got kind of the theme of Nintendo here, and it's versus Microsoft. So let's see what actually to expect. So Mushroom Plains, it said that. Ooh. So first impressions, it's alright. We've got the Mario theme. We kind of got a game. However, I hate sometimes this bit. It's like the purple default screen on physics. We've got the black floor in here. We don't need this ladder. We could just have kind of a way to block it. Mario, it must have been a warp. No. Oh no, it's a parkouring game! Okay, sorry, that actually explains that. And we go do shite at it, as normal. So, it's kind of like a turtle wipeout kind of game, if you get what I mean. So far, ooh, Bowser, I have Princess meet me at the castle, all hail Microsoft. So yeah, I get it, Microsoft is kind of like the Bowser theme. The only thing what is getting me right now, we had that great and absolute brilliant Nintendo kind of theming, and then we've kind of gone to this kind of bit around them, and that does suggest to me that, like all this, it suggests to me, Mario, Microsoft, this suggests to me the game has been rushed, because right now, you know, I didn't know you could do that. Because, you know, before it looked really, really good. It did look really, really good. And now it's going downhill. We've got the black. We've just got random graphics for no reason. You know, yes, it's good having levels like this where it does have detail, but you could really detail. You could bunk up the layers of graphics. You could do a lot more to that level. Like this again, we've got this end here. We've kind of got black. It's getting more basic. So Mario Link, whoa, too much. Link, hey Mario, do you know what's happening? By the way, that's spelled wrong. Are you doing well with the sword I gave you, Mario? Well, Princess again. So again, there's a lot of kerfuffle of writing it. Hey, it's Yoshi. Some of these levels feel so unnecessary. This level could be added to the last level. Now, come on, OCD people, does that bug you out? The ammo is floating next to the gun. This, I'm going to be honest right now, the game's not going good now. It started off really good. It was really strong. And that, luckily, goes with first impression. And so the first impression can be high. That's 8. However, right from then, the game has lost detail. And it's losing marks on graphics, skill. Story, however, is quite high. That, too, I would say is about an 8. But right now, skill is looking super low. Skill is basic course on... thing, and you know the max what is given skill is the game's not broken as such. It's close to being broken, I'll be honest. It's a bit random, but that goes towards graphics. We've got the use of graphics, at least they do fit the game. Now we can't actually afford to die because that means going through the whole rest of the game. So we've got bits of kind of graphics scattered around, but ooh, okay. I don't like that. Now, sorry if anyone's offended, very, very unnecessary Nazi symbols there. And that, I'm afraid that is going to hinder the max absolutely tons. That is going to hinder the max lots of tons. There's no need, right, tell me, what part of this game, Microsoft versus Nintendo, do Nazi flags come into it? Come on. That's absolutely pathetic. They shouldn't even be on Sploder now to flags. I need to check them out actually. But no, that's totally inappropriate. It shouldn't be in. Now it seems more of a fighting game, and very, very. Oh no. Right. Ah. So that seems to suggest that I could have fallen off the map all this time. Again, this game feels incomplete, and it feels rushed, and I don't like that feeling of the game. It started off really good, and now it just feels like it's a fighting simulator. Keep away. Oh right, can we get up without getting shot at? Okay, we are low on health, and that would mean we'll go way back, won't it? Level 7. Oh, so random. Private plonkers. Hey, good job for the test. Hey, no, it doesn't look at the school. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, oh, thank God we go back outside. So, you know, I almost feel it's too easy. We've given us too many lives. And that's another thing. That goes to kind of to graphics. You need to have an understanding of Sploder games in general, like how much you need of certain things. Now in this level we're destroying enemies, like we've even given up now on the graphics for the enemies, and again that suggests the game is being rushed. Take some time, because taking your time honestly gives you bigger rewards in the end. Games what featured, they are made with time. They could take a month to make, or in some times. Wait, this looks like it's been a good 10 minutes on the first level and then 5 minutes to the rest of the game. And that's annoying, because the marks were good. First level, if the whole game was like the first level, I think we would have been looking at a score maybe high 20s. Like, what kind of level is that? I'm sorry, it's frustrating me, so I can't. Right, please don't. Okay, good. We can't just skip the level. So, it's getting us to kill the enemies. So, round 2, boss Robo Rocky or something. See? Now this is going to take a long time. So, the early graphics we're kind of keeping up with now is the character. And now we're suddenly turned into Luigi. I don't care about that right now, but the game is Nintendo v Microsoft. That kind of suggests that we have a Microsoft theme going through it and a Nintendo theme going through it. That has not been given, and that does go to the story mark, and it is disappointing. I am disappointed in the end. You know, I thought this game started off really good, and that's good that it started off good, but we want it to continue to be good. Luigi, here is a Grand Mario. Thanks, bro. Okay, so that's what that other level was about, switching. Oh no. Bowser. Okay, so, right. That. Is Bowser up there? That's it. Okay, so this level is a lot better than what we've had. We've actually gone back to the nice Mario theme. And that twist there of finding Peach and then dying, you know, that was good. That was alright. This level, oh god, we got more levels than 10. Bowser's talk. Right, I'm not even bothering reading that. That's pathetic. Come on, it has to be realistic. Again, lack of understanding of how the game works to underground mines. No, please continue carrying on. Is that part 1 done? No? Level 12? Like, why are you talking so much? Millions, sir. I have news. Bill Gates, well, it's good or bad news. Minion, well, forget it. Again, an understanding of how Sploder works. Okay, the game's ended, and I'm left disappointed in the end. Yeah, at least I am top of scholar. You know, at least we had a small theme, but we just lost the theme in halfway through it. So the scores, I'm afraid, for graphics, a bit scattered. We did have some good stable bits, a bit like this, but graphics, we had too much talking from the characters, and skill, skill. Rushed. It's going to be low marks. At least the high marks are first impression and story. But anyway, here's your review with the grand score. It got an 8 in both story and first impression, but the marks shot down in graphics and skill. 19 out of 40 is the grand score. Alright, there's the game, 19 out of 40. But what does that mean on the leaderboard? Here's the lifetime lifelong leaderboard. And here is what the scoreboard looks like. Jigglypuff 12345 is still at the top by 1 point. Meanwhile, second is Swimmer 18 with black and white with 38 points. And then 3 behind is Pixel Kitten. The new entry came in at last and is, quite frankly, possibly never going to be overtaken for the bottom spot, but hey. And there you go, so still in the middle of my examinations, but I will see you next week and we'll have another pre-recorded episode of Sploder Game Reviews. Like, subscribe, rate, and goodbye.